All right, on cloud 9 right now. Look at this beautiful day. Weather is going to be just about perfect, at least on the forecast for the next 10 days, but it's Florida. That could change tomorrow. But great weather, beautiful trail, no pain at all anywhere. I'm in like total hiker shape now. You know, I was having that issue with the pinky toe bumping up against the box, and sometimes this is a game of millimeters. You know, I didn't have much toenail to cut, but I trimmed the toenails back as far as I could, and that seems to have solved that problem. So, and wow, these shoes have certainly helped with that ball of the foot pain. It went down a lot last night too, so it's like today's just a walk in the woods. You know, just enjoying this nice trail, beautiful weather, and some cool tunes and to listen to. And sometimes, you know, I just like to walk without hearing anything. It's just, I mean, just a perfect day. Again, one of those days where not many other things I'd rather be doing than what I'm doing right now. So the reason I thought that bluebird was a mountain bluebird the other day, even though there are no mountains in Florida, is because I'd recently learned there are birds, or there are things called vagrants, which are birds that are out of their usual territory. So I thought maybe that was a vagrant I was spotting. And it only took me 2 days to think of that excuse. Man, what a great day of hiking. I feel like I'm 20. I mean, there's literally no pain anywhere. My pack's fully loaded too. I got 2 full liters of water and probably 3 or 4 days worth of food. Just hiker shape, I guess. I don't know. The shoes certainly helped. And they feel much better when they're dry. No bugs. I literally, if you had to mix up the perfect recipe for a nice walk in the woods, a nice hiking day, today is it. So, heck, I'm enjoying it so much, I might even forget to pull out my phone. Might be a short video day. Every once in a while, I just think of weird tips that might help people. If you can get a phone with a headphone jack, I'd recommend it, because putting on the speakers while you're listening to books or music or something, it just wears out your battery a lot longer, and you're going to want good battery life out on the trail. Even though usually the phones that have the headphone jack aren't as waterproof as the kind that are all eliminating them. And I think that's a big reason why they're not waterproof, is because of that headphone jack. But for battery life, I think it's worth having one. But today's such a perfect day. I'm thinking, geez, there's got to be something wrong. Something that, I mean, how can I make a video and not complain about something? So just going down the checklist from head to toe, literally the only thing bothering me is I got these new wool socks that I was wearing ones that have a built-in liner, and those worked great, but they just wore out really quickly. So I thought, let me just get some tougher wool socks, and sure enough, I got some kind of rub on like the toe between the middle toe and the little toe that it feels like a little blister is forming. And I never blister. I'm lucky that way. Some people come out here and their feet are just full of blisters, but I'm lucky. I just don't blister. I think I had 1 blister on the AT. No blisters so far, except for, man, I feel this little one starting to form from the new socks, but it's just so small. I mean, it's just, I'm not even going to bother performing any amateur first aid on it. Just either let it pop or go back to normal on its own. Because I ain't got time to blister. I tell you, one thing this trail has spoiled me for is the solitude. I don't know if I could do a popular trail like the AT or PCT after doing this trail. Because it's so, I mean, and you know, like last night, we met a northbounder who gelled well with the 4 of us that have been hiking together, and you know, we had a good time. But it's like I can do that and still have these long stretches of solo hiking, which I love. But like the AT and the PCT, those are like amusement parks almost. They get so crowded. And like I think I'm gonna cancel my PCT permit, even though it's, you know, probably my last chance to get a triple crown in. Tough decision. But I definitely would if I just, you know, I got to decide before the 15th so somebody else can use it. But I think I'm going to cancel that. I'm like, I do a lesser known trail just because, you know, I just really like this kind of an experience. Like on the AT, you'll run into all day long, section hikers, day hikers, through hikers. It's just constant. You know, part of being out here is that getting that break from society and just unplugging. And this section, this is a very popular section of the Florida Trail. This is a very popular park in Florida. And even still, I haven't seen many people. I just ran into some day hikers, and it's like, I'm in the zone, I'm feeling good. You know, I don't want to stop. I've got good tunes in my ears, but you know, when I start seeing people coming the other direction, I pause my music and pull one earphone out in case somebody wants to talk. You know, I'm not going to be rude. People are interested in what we're doing out here. Some of them, many of them, in fact, are aware of the Florida Trail. They figured out what those orange blazes mean. Oh, but then there are... So yesterday morning, let me think. It was yesterday morning. I was leaving camp, and... This day hiker was out walking his dog in the morning, and I like to take care of my business like first thing in the morning, and you know, the rest of the day I'm good. And by business, let's use code word number 2. So I like to get that out of the way. But so as I'm leaving camp, I'm really starting to, you know how your body tells you, like, you know, you got about 5 minutes to get off trail and take care of business. So I'm like, I realize I got about 5 minutes, and oh no, here comes this other guy coming the other way with his dog. All right, keep your head down, pull the brim of your hat over your eyes down, look very antisocial. You know, something I never do. I just did it because, you know, I knew time was limited. And I'm just thinking, oh, please don't say nothing, please don't say nothing, please don't say nothing. I get past him, please don't say nothing. Hey buddy, how far does this trail go? Oh no. You know, and I did the, you know, like start walking backwards. So, hey, you know, I'm a nice guy. I'm not a jerk, but I'm in a hurry. It goes 1,100 miles. You have a good day. Okay, I got about 4 minutes now. And then scurry off into the bushes first chance I got. But other than that, those are the only times where I'm like, I don't want to talk to anybody. But that is one of the great things about this trail is just get that total, you know, well, I can't say totally unplugged from society because like this trail, I think you run through more roads and convenience stores and all of that than the Appalachian Trail for sure. But as far as people that you run into on trail, you know, how rare is it that, you know, I've had my phone out and you've seen someone coming the other way. I don't think I've had it happen once, and I haven't taken any of that footage out or anything. It's just a nice solitary experience if that's, you know, the kind of thing you like. Well, check this out. Well, here's some dung. And as I'm walking along the trail, I see this moving piece of dung. Walking dung? I guess he's living up to his name, Dung Beetle. He managed to find this dung. It'd be a strange existence, walking around all day trying to find a nugget of dung. I'm not going to complain about mud anymore. I don't really have any idea what time it is. I got kind of an idea, I could guess. I don't know what time it is. I don't know how far I've gone. I have no idea how far I will go. When that happens, you're having a good day. I mean, I don't even think I mentioned that there's a nice cool breeze blowing through every once in a while. It's just really making it a perfect day. I didn't bother to look, what's up ahead or where I am. Whereas when you're having a bad day, you always seem to be pulling out the phone and looking, oh, geez, how far do I got to go? Or is there another option? Or, this and that. So I think there's an inverse relationship to how good your day is and how often you pull out your gut hooks app. Well, rarely will I walk back and redo something, but this was such a cool effect that just kind of happened that kind of want you to feel it too. So you're hiking on the trail with me. Pretty cool to be hiking in this green tunnel and then suddenly big giant prairie. I think this is Payne's Prairie. Like I said, I haven't really been paying attention to where I am. Just enjoy the day and see where it takes you. It's been really cool hiking around this prairie for the last hour and a half. Quick correction, this is called Hopkins Prairie. Cool shot of the wet prairie. On a small, unconventional channel like this, you're going to get the advice that you're probably not going to get on the bigger channels. So it's getting close to sunset. I'm about maybe 45 minutes or a half hour from camp. So here's some advice. So, hey, y'all, listen up. You want to start picking your nose about a half hour before you get to camp. Now, the reason why you want to do this is because all day you're collecting dust and dirt, and I usually like to find, either creek or stream or something. It could even be just standing water. It doesn't have to be clean, to rinse off my legs and arms and face, and also, pick my nose clean so that at night I breathe easy, because you're also collecting a lot of dirt and dust from the air that gets in your nose. Now that might sound rude, but I know there's somebody out here researching a through hike, and you need to know these things. Also, I've made a few jokes about the hey y'all thing, but I think the most popular hiking YouTuber out there is a girl named Dixie, and I think she's hiking the Florida Trail right now. That's what I've heard. And she always starts her videos with "Hey y'all." But really, if you're looking for good advice on gear and stuff, I would check out her channel. I believe it's called Homemade Wanderlust. I'm not really sure what that means. Home made me want wanderlust. I don't get that, but she does a lot of informative stuff on gear and things like that. So if you're looking to get into through hiking and want to learn about gear and stuff, that's a good resource to check out. But again, I don't think she's going to let you know you need to pick your nose a half hour before camp. You get the goods on that here.